Welcome to the Loud Whisper Reignite Your Voice podcast. It's the healing space, your health and wellness podcast. This is where we talk about the human experience. What does it mean to be a human being, not a human doer? I talk about human being, right? The light and dark, the duality of who you are. And yeah, just being able to learn from others and really help you move through life, move through your trauma into a higher state of consciousness so you can live your life authentically and discover who you were created to be. So, thank you so much for joining me. I am your host, Isabel Drawn. I'm excited to be here. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited for several reasons. One of the reasons are if you're listening to this podcast, that means that you and I have been blessed today. We've been blessed to see a new day. We have been blessed. We've been given a chance, a new opportunity to either pivot, start all over again, or just keep pushing forward. So I'm very grateful that you're able to be in this space with me. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for breath. So because you and I are both grateful that we're here, I'm going to ask you to do something with me right now, whether you're driving, you at home. If you're driving, do not close your eyes. But if you're in a space where you're sitting, just close your eyes for a second. If you're driving, you could still do this with me, with all of us, actually, with the community. Just please make sure that your eyes are on the road. So, because we're filled with gratitude that we're here together at this moment, I want us all, to those that can, just close your eyes for a second, gently close your eyes, and let's go ahead and take a deep breath together. Take a deep breath, inhale in, and open mouth, exhale. One more time for this day, we're going to bring in all that we desire, all that we want, and all that we need into our mind, our body, and our spirit. Let's go ahead and inhale all the goodness that we want to do, we want to become. Take a deep breath in with me. Open mouth, exhale, and letting go what is not going to serve us for this day. Thank you so much for doing that with me. That's part of the gratitude. I mean, just breathing during the day allows me to clear my mind, putting oxygen in my brain. I feel like it creates space for my brain. And just taking a deep breath in again, I'm just filled with gratitude to the higher power, to God or whoever you serve, that I'm able to see a new day. I have breath in my lungs and I'm able to share the day with my family and with the rest of the world. So I'm filled with gratitude because of that. Another thing that I'm excited about, guess what? Today's a solo episode. Yeah, I've heard you guys, I've gotten messages. You guys are talking about Isabel. When are you doing your solo episodes again? We enjoy listening to you. They do enjoy my guests too, but for some reason, people have been asking for my solo episodes. Maybe because when I do solo episodes, I talk a lot about what I'm going through, what I've experienced, or what I've learned during my journey of self awareness, self discovery, self actualization, and so, yeah, I'm excited to be here. And thank you so much. I heard your messages and I am here to dive into this episode, which I think you guys would love to listen to. But before I do that, I do want to talk to you and let you know the reason why I bring other people for me to interview. You know, they say knowledge is power, right? When you learn, right, they say everybody, knowledge is power. You have to obtain knowledge. Read, 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 read. I'm a firm believer that knowledge is power. But it's when you get the knowledge and turn it into wisdom. Meaning, for me, wisdom is when you get the knowledge and you start acting on it. That creates wisdom, because that creates something within you to be able to act and push into the direction of where you want to go and who you want to be. And here is the thing: while knowledge is power, but anybody can gain knowledge. Even a serial killer can gain knowledge. It's what you do with the knowledge is that's what matters. I'm a student of life. I will always be a student of life till the day that I'm no longer on this earth. And that is why I bring other people, just like any other podcast, on my show, to give us a different perspective, to teach us their tools, and to tell us their stories, what they've learned, and to share with us their life experiences. I believe that if there's one thing that's extremely transformational, besides gaining knowledge, besides reading books, besides listening to other people, is hearing other people's stories. If you notice, and you follow me, when I have people on my podcast, even if they're teaching us different modalities of how we can heal, transform, or become better versions of ourselves, I always go back to them. I either start with them telling us their story. I'm going to tell you why. I think hearing someone's story is one of the most transformational, inspirational things that you could do for any human being, right? I feel it lights a fire within us when we hear someone's story who has been through either what we've been through or what we're going through. It gives us hope. It gives us inspiration because you're like, wow, if he can do it, if she can do it, and so can I. And that's why I like for people to tell their stories while they're teaching us, because I do believe that it's the catalyst to inspiration. It is the catalyst to transformation. So, yeah, that's why I bring people in. But you get a lot more of my solo episodes. And of course, just a mixture with the amazing, powerful guests that I normally have. So, listen, thank you again for coming to the Loud Whisper Reignite Your Voice podcast. I am your host, Isabel Drawn, and we're going to dive right